Okay, let me tell you something. So around a year ago, I got into watching a lot of storytime videos, and I thought, I should try making one. And so I started on my first one, which was all about my life in 10th grade. I made a whole 5-page script, did the voiceover, and the final audio came out to be over 13 minutes long. Damn, 13 minutes of footage to animate? Oh, that shouldn't be that bad, said no one ever. There was steady progress. In 2 weeks I got up to 2 minutes fully done, but during the first week of October, my PC decided to hit me with a blue screen. It wasn't that bad until I turned it on again, and it was a blank screen. Turns out, one of my hard drives died. Guess which one had the project? That basically killed my motivation. I still had the script saved somewhere else luckily, but I won't be going over everything this time. Instead, I'm just gonna go over one of the wildest events in that school year. Before the real story, there's some stuff that you need to know. Firstly, this was during the latter part of the pandemic, when classes became in person again. Still had masks on, obviously. For the new viewers here, I also used to upload a lot of videos during the pandemic, mostly Minecraft commentaries. I learned how to speak through doing so, but it's ironic that none of those skills took effect during the start of 10th grade. I got 0 friends, and I was shy as fuck. The only people I talked to at the time were the ones I talked to online, but they got their stuff together early, while most of the time, I sat alone. Poor guy. So, anyway, time to go over all the events that made me decide, oh yeah, this is the perfect title. The date was February 17, 2023. This was the last day of both the semester, as well as what my friends and I like to call the Hell Week. It's just the last week of the sem, which was when all the projects were due, so it wasn't fun obviously. The day started off normally by arriving in school stupidly early, then sitting down, all alone again. Some time passes and it's finally the first subject. All that was left to be done was finish our own output on a piece of paper, so our class went to a different room where all the tools are at, cause, well, we need those. While we were working, the teacher always allowed us to play music for ourselves, but I never did. Instead, there was a song that always played in my head every time I was working on this. Yeah, this one. One thing I also gotta mention were the seating arrangements. So there were 6 tables across the whole room and around 6 people per table. I was seated right next to the teacher's desk. It wasn't my choice, relax. Across the other side of the table was a girl. We didn't speak. In fact, none of us spoke in class. Everyone was just dead focused on finishing that thing. A few minutes passed and both of us finished earlier than most of the class. But we still did our own thing. She went on her phone, while yeah, I know, I was that hooked into Terraria back then and I was all shy as hell, alright. Now, there were only a few minutes left. People were cleaning up, finalizing their works, and started talking a lot more. So did the teacher. So they struck up a conversation with the closest person to them. Her. I was still doing my own thing, but I was listening to their conversation. Started off with what she liked to do, then what she planned for her future. Now, while listening to this, I was getting nervous because at any moment, the teacher might bring me into the conversation as well. Hey, what about you? What do you like to do? Oh shit. Freaking out inside, I just let my mind do its own thing. Oh, I do digital art. Maybe also photography. Hey, that's cool. You know, both of you would work well together. I didn't say that last part, but in my mind, I was freaking out. What the hell did I just hear? Well, trying to collect my thoughts, the teacher continued going on. Both of us just stared at each other, just flabbergasted. Hey, you know, like in the future, y'all's career would really work well together. What? Now, the way I thought of it back then was that the teacher was shipping the both of us. I was still screaming inside. I managed to hold on to it for a few hours, until there was a subject that was a free period, since everyone was done already. So I began frantically typing in a group chat. The teacher just shipped me with her. What do I even do? My friends noticed it instantly. I still had to keep it to myself because, well, she was also seated right in front of me. Now, nothing really happened after that, and I'll be honest, after a few months went by, I did begin to have feelings for her. Did I ever let it out back then? Confess? No. Just couldn't do it. After that whole event, my friends wouldn't stop pestering me about it for months. Most of them were cool with it, luckily. Then after I began telling the story to my classmates, hell, even another teacher, that's cause I've kinda moved on already. I just wanna do my own thing now. Am I still like that today? Kinda. I'm just trying my best, okay?